Hello, it's Ellie G here, aka Legs, aka Allegra Melangerant, and I am an artist in the middle of Antarctica, and I am going to be attempting to paint a mural. Now, the theme for this is change, and I think the biggest thing that I need to change is my attitude, because right now I am so terrified. You have no idea, because do you know how embarrassing it would be if I absolutely just completely flop at this, if it just comes out looking abysmal? That would be horrible. But anyway, I need to change my attitude. I need to go in with a positive mindset, and I need to prove to myself that I actually can do things like this, and I'm not actually, you know what I mean. Yeah. Hi guys, it's Allegra in Africa here. And while I was editing this documentary, I realized I have a tendency to just give absolutely no context of what's going on, where I am, what's happening in some of the videos. So I thought that it would be beneficial for both of us if I just pop in every now and then and just tell you what's happening. I'm still recording this right now on my PowerShot V10 from Canon. Thank you so much. And the other thing is, for a large, no, not a majority, okay, for a little while, was filming vertically, like up until Antarctica, let's just say. And it was only when I was in Antarctica that I noticed that everyone else was filming horizontally. And it was like, oh. And if you were to ask me, like, what was I thinking? Like, why would I film vertically? The answer is I wasn't thinking. No, wait. We're going on this journey together. That's all I'm saying. I've just been gifted a camera by Canon, so you best believe I'm about to become a menace to society because I'm vlogging everything. Hide your wife, hide your kids, because I'm coming for you. So I know that a lot of people don't actually care about my life in Cape Town right now, but I'm trying to get used to the camera because I was hiding in the bathroom, but now I'm hiding in the kitchen, so that's an upgrade. I promise you I'll get to Antarctica now, but there's a few cool things happening here. We all just trauma bonded over a horror movie. It was not the vibe, guys. It was not the vibe. It was not the right movie. Filmed the whole movie on a handheld camera like this. For 3 days we did training in Cape Town, and at this point I was very, very shy of the camera, just because, you know, I'd never done anything like this before, and I was also really embarrassed to record things because, you know, I didn't know these people and I was scared that they're all gonna judge me like, oh, get alone with this guy. You know, like if I just whipped out my camera at any given point. But two important things that I did manage to get footage of is we went to go speak to the mayor of Cape Town, and we were able to ask questions about the political and economic state of the world right now.
Okay, great.
What policy reforms or specific laws should the youth advocate for?
By far the biggest issue in South Africa is poverty and unemployment.
Then we went to a landfill and we got a whole education about where the plastic and where the waste of our country is going and how it is disposed of, and that was really inspirational.
So Allegra, what are your thoughts? One word. Birds.
I've seen better days. And then before we knew it, we were getting ready to leave for Antarctica. So I was actually only told a day before that I was going to be able to paint a mural in Antarctica, and I mean, that's like so cool. And then we went to the airport and it was just so surreal, and my mind was completely blown. Seeing the plane, going up close, it was just so insane.
I don't even know if I'm pointing at the plane. I can't really see it. Okay. Just oh, there's a plane behind me. That's like how I can smell petrol, and it's so loud.
What the hell? Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say right now. Oh my gosh, guys. This is like literally the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. Like, what the hell? Guys, there's a sled. So in the first few hours of being in Antarctica, we really were just given freedom to explore and experience everything. And I was really grateful for the time that we had in Cape Town, because at this point I was really comfortable with everyone and I got to know everyone really well. You guys all know how much I love you, because I have to take my hand out of my glove every single time I use this camera, because like the buttons, like it's just not functional. So every single time I'm using the camera, my hand is literally like freezing to death. Yes. Hello. I am about to try out the bathroom for the first time and I'm scared. When I was in Antarctica, I only had a very limited time to paint this mural, which I was obviously very excited for as well. But I had to use every opportunity I could get outside of class time when we were learning from these incredible scientists and experts, and from the activities that we did. So it was all kind of jumbled, mumbled, like that whole process was very... So unfortunately, the blue paint exploded in the plane here, and so this is going to be a really big challenge. Okay, so exploded paint was probably the worst thing that could have possibly happened. It wasn't even close to being the worst thing that happened. And now I'm trying to find newspaper or something to try and help transfer some of that blue paint into a normal bag. So guys, this is all the materials we have. We have a few buckets and we have a little bit of paper. Then we have this amazing crew here to try and help. So we've got a dream and nothing else essentially. We have successfully transferred the paint into here, and then some of the mess that we're gonna have to dispose of there, and we have gotten everything ready thanks to all of the beautiful minds that helped me accomplish this thing. And it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is... For day 2, we had this incredible experience, this adventure, where we got to drive out to find the ice wall, and it was just so insane looking out and seeing nothing.
What's up, guys?
Even now that I'm editing, I'm looking back at this footage and I'm just like, what the heck? What was I saw this in person. It's just, I cannot like fathom the fact that I was actually here. Like, these videos I took myself. It's just, I'm looking at this and it's so incredible. Hello, I am now trying to find where this container is that I'm meant to be painting. I have no idea. I'm actually really stressed, but you know, that's just the way the life is. So I was sent in a general direction of north. I have found the container. So I'm worried that the metal here the paint over the metal won't look good. So I am going to just prime the whole metal sheet with white paint. Oh, sorry, I'm out of breath. I ran here. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to paint the whole thing white, because the paint sticks better and it doesn't look as see-through, as transparent. I was so appreciative of everybody on this trip that just gave me the space to get this done, and especially like all the adults, everyone there was just so supportive, and the team, the whole SIA team, all 5 students at some point did help me, so thank you. Right now I'm trying to make paint water by putting snow in a bucket and bringing it inside the heated room. I just want to say how much I appreciate all of the educators. But we are inside of the igloo where we got the most empowering information and just education from these experts and scientists that I'm so grateful. Wait! Een wache piekie?
Can you put me through?
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay, 3, 2, wait.
I don't know where I'm aiming the camera. Okay. Whoa!
Do again.
Again. I'm gonna throw this. I'm not sure where the snow's gonna fall.
Guys, no? Okay. The coldest day today, and I'm wearing like literally 60 layers. I can't get, like, guys, I feel like a slab of polony just like being wrapped up, like I feel like a cinder block. I don't know what to say.
Santa's off on the naughty list. Isn't it cool? It is. Okay. It has.
These skidoos slash sleds were so fun. They were like my favorite. I used to think that my reflection was the most beautiful thing that I've ever seen and could ever be. But guys, after seeing this, you have no idea. Look, I mean, so as you saw, we got to see an ice cave, which was just mind-boggling. I didn't even know that was a thing. And then we hopped back onto the skidoo and we saw more Nunutuks. It was just so, like, I'm looking at this now, I'm like, how did this happen to me? And then the gang and respected adults went and we hiked to our camping spot and we slept out on the ice, just pure ice. And we first had to flatten out the area so you know that we didn't just slide away in the middle of the night. But let me show you. Oh, those little bags, that's what we slept in, nothing else. No tent, no nothing. It was freezing. I almost died. On day 4 we did the cold plunge.
How did we miss this one, guys? This is so good.
Ntokozo's response was so inspiring, it actually had to become an artwork. I couldn't help myself. It keeps on freezing, which is a very, very new experience for me and a big challenge. I'm not gonna lie, it has been a struggle. I left this for a few seconds and it has turned to ice. Everything, it just keeps on turning to ice. So the other really funny thing is I have to take off my, like, the only good jersey that I have because I don't want to get paint on it. It's a jersey from Colombia, so wear my school tracksuit. So as you may have noticed, and Nathan is actually also a art student and he was happy to help me do the base layer. And I did paint over everything you did. I'm so sorry, Nathan. But so far, this is what we have done. Just the base layers. But obviously this was my project and my mural, so I would like to say that I did the majority of it, but I was definitely supported by everyone. Amina was a poser though. She asked to do this for the gram. Something funny about me is like I was absolutely terrified to do this painting because I don't know why, but I feel like I literally have a panic attack whenever someone asks me to paint something, because the whole time I'm like, oh, this is gonna be so embarrassing because I'm literally just gonna mess up the whole painting, and like the whole time I've called myself an artist. Meanwhile, look at, like, I'm always scared that I'm just gonna draw a stick figure and like not know what to do, and then I'm like, wait, I'm actually kind of good at this every single time. I've been practicing for years. So in part of our class time we did mootcourts and I absolutely butchered mine the day before, so I was, then again, life was looking so great for me when they said that I could miss the next one so I could paint. So I'm currently walking a half marathon, and before that I was still working on my painting, and something that always happens to me while I'm painting is there's like always the most interesting, lovely people coming to like speak to me and ask me about like my whole life story. And like something about painting murals is it's almost in a way performance art, because it's like you can really interact with the people while you're painting. They can give input, they can give you advice. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I'm really unfit. But in general, the best part of painting a mural is when there's people interacting with you while you're painting. So it is my 3rd hour of walking in the world's largest desert, in the most remote place in the world, where it is just white, like a blank canvas. And I don't think there's a single aspect of my life that I haven't thought about, because there's no one here, there's no one with me. The wind is so loud, I can't really hear anything. Guys. Woo! Okay.
I thought that this was a safe space to sing at the top of my lungs like really difficult songs because I'm in the middle of nowhere, right? Anyway, it turns out there's someone walking behind me. They're like 10 meters away. I don't think they can hear me now. But like, I've been scream belting Beyonce, Adele, opera, like... Anyway, and also I keep on wiping out them. And you know the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Hey guys, it is currently 5 a.m. in Antarctica. And on another note, and like a little bit of surface level stuff, this is the most chopped I've ever been in my life, as in I feel so ugly.
I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Like, guys, you don't understand. The sunburn is so bad that my one eyelid has flipped up and the other one has stayed down. Like, I have my eyes in two different directions. So yeah, this inside overnight, and it is completely frozen. Okay, I'm trying not to have a panic attack, but literally all my paints have frozen over completely, and I genuinely don't know what to do. Like, frozen, like all completely frozen solid. So at this point, all of my paints had completely frozen over. And I was panicking and just scraping at nothing, essentially. But this just brings me back to the theme of change. I really thought that I couldn't do this. And like now, this is, even though I was terrified and fighting for my life, this is now something that I want to do. And even though I was stressed out and literally every single thing was going wrong, it still made me feel like I was doing the coolest thing I ever will do. And that's why I was inspired to start an NPO called Drawn Together, where I paint murals for impoverished communities with the hopes of making some sort of change. I found these 2 tubes of acrylic paint in my backpack. Thank goodness, I'm gonna try use them. These coincidental tubes of paint saved the mural, and this was the final result. And that's a wrap on the coolest thing I've ever done.